So we checked that place out. We got some decent loot out of it, so not bad. But not much else there of note. We could head back toward town, or go to this ransacked village. Or that sounds like that might be a little bit dangerous. Obviously, a bunch of stuff way up there as well, but I think maybe let's just head back toward town. I don't think we've explored this southern area here either. So let's do a little bit of that. Cross the bridge. And we'll see what lies ahead. Should be something fairly close. Some ghouls. We are on 2 low HP, I think, to fight them at the moment. Without healing. I suppose we could do. It's not like they're terribly difficult. They should actually be easier than some of the enemies that we were just fighting earlier. But we've been blowing through, I think, a lot of our food. Granted, I would like to believe that that's going to be something... I keep on pressing that button when I don't mean to press that button. I would like to believe that we are probably going to... Don't tell me about ingredients! Stop giving me prompts for things that I accidentally click on. Created item. Here you find a description of the item you created. Items you create are divided into categories. Use the scroll to select the required formula. Okay, except that's not even what I wanted to do to begin with. What I wanted to do was check how we're doing on food, because yes, we've blown through a fair bit of it. But I'm hopeful that that will be something that is fairly easy to come by in the future, so we shouldn't feel too protective of it, or at least relatively cheap to purchase when necessary. That brings us to the point where we're in decent shape health-wise, assuming there are too many. Maybe roughly 3 ghouls there, by the looks of things. Shouldn't be too bad. We could isolate you, that would also obviously help. Come on. Alright, there are 2 here at the moment. So, like, maybe not so much on the isolation part. That one does appear to be coming for us, so maybe, possibly. I wanted to fight just one of them. Ideally. It's a house over here, apparently. Or a very creepy-looking shrine. More so the latter. Alright, come on, ghoul. I just want to fight one of you at a time. Would appreciate... Yes, if you did something like this. No, and then don't run away. Okay, whatever. Bring it on. Stop running away. Stop running away. Come here. Okay, now you make me fight both of you simultaneously. Which I didn't want to do. But you're making me. And you keep on. Just stand your ground and fight me. There's gonna be another one. Fortunately, it is out, hiding behind that picket fence. It's apparently our best friend. We are hurting a lot right now. So one moment while I make sure that we heal further. I was hoping we would not have to do. We definitely took more damage than I would have liked in that encounter. There's still one more hiding over here. If we can hit you from this side of the fence, that'd be amazing. I don't think we can. Get at me, bro. There we go. Okay. We took care of him. So we are spending a lot of resources, namely food, in order to be able to take these guys out. There is the chance that the loot that we're getting from them, small as it may be, might be worth more than the food that we're spending. So basically, are we making a net profit? Are we not making a net profit? I don't really know, but at the very least, we now get the chance to check out whatever the heck this thing is. Okay, we lit the shrine. Don't really know what else to make that. There is apparently another enemy. Probably another ghoul. out there. Given our low HP, if we don't have to fight it, I would think that this might not be the time to go picking additional fights. Okay, you just, like, teleported from the other side, but okay. We do want to continue going this way, though. This will send us headed back toward town. Are there any other places of note, though, in this general area that we should know of before we do make it all the way over? We are willing to go further from the path down this way than there might be. Otherwise, we're headed into a little sub-village to the south of town. If we had more HP at the moment, I would say, why not? But I think we do need to proceed with caution a little bit here. There's only so much food that I'm willing for us to blow through this early on. At the very least, let's make sure we loot some other people's homes. And, pick up some additional food there. Oh, I see that. Don't think I didn't see that. And we dive with X. Hold. I'm holding X. You are not diving, Geralt. I'm holding X. I'd like you to dive. I'd like you to, like, loot that crate directly below you, perhaps. I assume you have to dive in order to do. But apparently you object to doing this. Okay, I assure you I'm pressing the correct button. For whatever reason, Geralt is having none of it. He's like, I would much rather take this honeysuckle. Thank you very much. Oh! Well, that's welcoming. Is there anything here at all? The other side, perhaps. Fishing rod. Can we actually use that? Is that they're actually fishing in here? In this game? Or no? I thought I was standing close enough to get that. Okay, there we go. Appears to be everything in here. Except this. Random vial. Okay, doesn't seem like that was terribly profitable. Terribly fruitful. Would like to get the chance to see what that chest in the middle of the lake gives us, but apparently that is a no-go. Here we should be headed back toward a little mini-town we were seeing on the map. We're calling it an abandoned village.
Well, strange. No sign of a ghost.
Oh.
Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Okay, I did not realize that was where we were going. I kind of assumed that this was just a nice, normal, peaceful town. Hold on. I'm getting the controller vibrating.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns.
Okay, so I didn't necessarily want to do this right now, but let's at least get some clues.
Grass around the well scorched. All signs point to a noon wraith.
I don't think we're that far away from noon, quite frankly. But as I was saying before, I think that is... They were saying that the recommended level for that quest was 2.
Come on.
We are currently still level 1, so it seems as though that is probably something that we ought to hold off just a little bit longer to do. Especially until we have a little more HP as well.
Run, Roach.
Oh, this is one of the people we're supposed to talk to. Fantastic. One moment while we take your fruits.
Anyone home?
Oh.
Must be out hunting.
Uh-oh. Okay, so... Find tracks. Okay, so we're tracking him, then... Let's see. We're looking for something right out by the front of his house. Like, say...
Trail's
These.
fresh. Mislav just left home.
Okay. Ah, why not? We'll give him a follow. Oh. Okay. Thought that was the sound of monsters coming out of the forest to attack us, but again, appears to just be the sound of trees swaying in the wind. It's odd, you know, oddly similar, those sounds. Even now he did go hunting, I would not be terribly surprised if we did find ourselves encountering a dangerous monster or two. There is Mislav. What's up, dude?
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Uh-oh. That sounds like a wolf.
Wolves?
Wolves,
No.
plural.
Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Oh! Great.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
Okay, but, straight to the point here, though.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
I suppose so. I've heard of the guy.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone.
Yeah, I figured that was probably gonna happen.
That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
I suppose so. We're gonna need to heal.
Sure. Griffin's
all
not
likelihood.
going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gored, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, 'cause they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
Okay. I don't see him yet. We should probably pull out our silver sword. But we did also pick up some gear we looted recently, and we probably should check as to whether any of it is an upgrade. Whoa. Okay. So earlier we were saying that somewhere at the bottom there was a log that said whether or not an item was better than the one we're currently using. It's like our current sword has 24, 30 damage, whereas this has 29 to 35. It's a lot better. I mean, it's a steel sword, so it's not something that we'd be using immediately here. 25 to 31. Yeah, 29 to 35. This is definitely the best. So at least for steel weapons, we'll use that. Doesn't look like we've gotten any silver weapon upgrades. As for our gauntlets, might these be an upgrade? 3 armor. I'm guessing that red, or the green arrow, means that that's 2 additional armor relative to what we are currently using. Let's see if that's the case. So, like, does our existing pair of gloves have 1 armor on them? Yes. Okay. Okay. I think we're onto something here. So that gives us a little bit of additional armor. That's useful. Okay. Let's maybe save here for a second, because we're about to go into a battle of some variety. Take that sword back out. Now we'll see what these wild dogs have in store for us. Are they really better, more powerful, more dangerous than the wolves that we fought earlier? Maybe. Maybe not.
Too late. Attacked another one.
Okay, there appear to be 4. Alright, he's picking them off with bow and arrow, it would seem. Now they're probably going to come for us. Yup. They're level 1. Carol, again, with the whole, like, putting your sword away when I'm telling you to take it out. Okay, this is, like, the worst possible place to stand. Ow. Not helpful. Pretty sure he killed, like, all of them, and then we just got the finishing blow on one right there. He is still shooting something, though. Oh, yep. Right there, it would seem.
Damn it.
Ow. Not that. Okay. There we go. That should be the last of them, I think, so let's just loot real quick. Wish we did not do as poorly as we did in terms of taking damage, then we might have been able to save a little bit of the food that we've been burning through very quickly. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh, yikes!
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Trying to get a little more
Before
information.
they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak.
Werewolf?
Sorry.
Question mark?
I'd rather not talk about it.
You do have a scar on your forehead. Although we could also play the whole, well, I mean, people aren't really a huge fan of us either. Let's try it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy.
Werewolves. That's what I suspect.
Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
Okay. Admittedly, not the direction I thought that was going to go.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Okay.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Hey, we leveled up.
My kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Something tells me that's not true. Also, looks like we are not headed in the right direction. Are you following me, or am I following you? I don't know. Let's head back this way. Or, wait, hold on. I have something pointing us over here. That's just you? That's just you. Alright, dude. Dude, man. Why do you insist on going this direction? Gained an ability point. Press that button. Go to the character panel. Okay, well, let's do that now. Remind me which one that is, though. Here. Okay. What's up, Mega? How's it going, man? How you been? Good to see you. Oh, you snuck up on me. Yeah, I guess I was all distracted during that fight, but nice to see you. Yeah, how have you been? Let's see. Receive ability points every time you gain a level, sure. Using these points, you can acquire new abilities or improve ones you already have. Okay. An ability color indicates what branch it belongs to. Oh. Okay, so in the past we've had, in previous Witcher games, the swordmanship type of skills, the sign type skills for our magical abilities, alchemy, and then don't know what that one furthest to right there that looks like a human might be. Use the analog stick to select an ability, then develop it by pressing X. Okay. Okay. Are you saying I should do this right now? Oh, I've accidentally done RB and prompted the game to tell me about other mechanics that I have not yet experimented with. Yeah. It's, of course, it's, not a lot of stuff to do these days other than find things to, a lot of time for video games, a lot of time to catch up on TV shows, books, what have you. But yeah, it's tough, for sure. Just hope that, that everyone's well. Let's see. So to rest until a specific time, select a time, use that, and press that. Okay, except I didn't actually want to go here. I actually wanted to go here. What I wanted to see was, yes, I wanted to try to switch between combat, alchemy, signs, general, is what that one is. Okay. Sun and star. Okay, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start with combat. Read a lot this morning. Now video games. Nice. Oh, and, you know, to the extent that you can do so while still maintaining your social distancing, potentially a chance to get more active and stuff like that. Like, I've been trying to be better about going out on the occasional run now and then. So that's been nice. Good to hear that you're doing well. Let's see, so the core ability, fast attack. This is one of your core abilities. It is always active. Perform fast melee attacks with either sword. Okay, so we already have this. Fast attack damage increased. Adrenaline points gained. Okay, so we like further upgrade our fast attack, it seems, by going down this route. We can upgrade, I assume, strong attack. Yep, okay, that makes sense. Let's just look at a high level of what we're looking at here. Defense. Things like deflecting arrows. Damage received while dodging is reduced. Huh? I guess if you dodge but still get hit, you take less damage. Okay. Counterattack. After a successful counterattack, the next attack deals plus 30% damage per skill level. Or each adrenaline point adds +1 to the chance of killing an opponent instantly. This effect cannot be triggered more than once every 15 seconds. Marksmanship. Allows you to wield a light handheld crossbow. I'm not thinking we're going to be doing much on the crossbow. I didn't even realize we had one to begin with. Dissolve adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered. Okay. So I'm thinking that I'm probably going to end up sticking mostly with the fast attack and strong attack here. Yeah, what are you playing these days, Mega? Let's see. Signs. Of course, we can upgrade each of our signs. That makes sense. Are there specific signs that we might want to bear in mind? Oh, that's one thing. We could definitely be using our Quen sign, our shield, preemptively a lot more than we have. We just haven't used them at all. Really, any of our signs. We should be bearing that in mind. Let's see, so increase our range. Stamina regeneration. Hard strikes all opponents in a certain radius. Let's look at Quen. The shield one is the one that I upgraded a fair bit in The Witcher 2. Quen shield pushes opponents back when it breaks. Stamina regeneration during combat also improves. And if we continue down this side, we can create an active shield. Maintaining it and blocking attacks drains stamina. Damage absorbed by the shield restores player vitality. Whoa! Restore vitality with the damage that the shield takes? That sounds amazing. Increase Quen sign intensity. And then reflects some of the absorbed damage back to the attacker. That sounds pretty sweet. Going the Quen route. Because I anticipate that we will be playing mostly as a sword-wielding character, not so much as a sign-throwing magician-like sorcerer. Playing Divinity 2? Yeah, that's another game that that looks really good that I've been thinking of playing for a while now, but has never gotten around to it just yet. Obviously, I'll be playing The Witcher 3 for a while, given how long this one is. Let's see, so this is one of your core... Oh, alchemy... I would be hesitant to invest in alchemy unless there's something that obviously looks amazing here. Potion overdose threshold increases. Oil applied to blades gives them a chance of poisoning the target on hit. That does sound decent. Grants greater, the higher level of oil used. Time slowed further, a further 15% while aiming explosives. Huh. Every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 1. Huh. That's an interesting one. Toxicity is above 1 or above 0. Time automatically slows when an enemy is about to perform a counterattack. Huh. Yeah, so these ones, I feel like they're not that straightforward. It's not like everything is just a, oh, this effect is stronger than before. It's a combination of different things. Oh, for here, I just wanted to check this out. So this will probably take a much closer look on some future occasion. During the day, vitality regenerates by an additional 10 points per second while not in combat. At night, stamina regenerates by an additional 1 point per second during combat. Oh, that's interesting. Not a huge fan of the crossbow, like I was saying. Adrenaline points will be consumed to reduce toxicity costs drinking potions. Does not affect mutagen. Bonus from place of power lasts indefinitely, but only one such bonus will be active at a given time. That sounds amazing. This is maximum vitality. That also sounds amazing. Don't really know how much 500 is at this stage in the game. So, at a little bit of, choice paralysis here. That's one thing in Path of Exile when it's like, okay, I have a general sense of what all these skills do, but here I'm just like, I don't know what these things do and how significant they are. I just don't have enough context. Each piece of medium armor increases sign intensity. I don't know. Each piece of heavy armor. Maximum toxicity, maximum inventory weight. That would be helpful, but maybe not in our best interest to invest in that over other things. Each defensive action generates adrenaline points. Parries, 0.1 points, counterattacks, 0.4, dodges, 0.3, rolls, 0.2. Cannot be activated more than once every 5 seconds. So you can't just generate crazy adrenaline from non-stop dodging. Feel like I keep on doing that by accident. Feel like we might just want to keep it simple and upgrade our fast attack to start off. Do we have to actually go down in order? Oh, we do. Unlocks at level 8. Okay. Fast attack damage increase. Adrenaline point gain. But that doesn't sound very good. That's the thing. I did it again. I think that short term, doing something like picking up some additional vitality wherever that was did sound rather nice. Mage, light, and heavy are the 3 types of armor? Okay. I'm gonna go with this, because I feel like we've already taken a lot of damage from things, and it seems like getting a little bit tankier would probably be in our best interest. Let's acquire this. Then, we'll probably end up double-checking at some point just how much vitality we have and realize that 500 is not a lot, and look back and shake our head and be like, mistakes were made. But you know what? So be it. Short term, at least, I would like to believe that it's a decent idea. Where the heck is this guy going? Is he just following me? It kind of seems like he's leading the way. Are we going anywhere right now? That's where the abandoned village is. There are some undiscovered locations here and here. We take him to those because we can. And he's theoretically an ally that might help us take down some enemies. I don't know. Never mind the fact that I saw the shadow of that tree and thought it was an enemy sneaking up behind us. Lesson number 1. Trees are your enemies. Can we actually continue? Something. I don't know. Hello, peasant. Just ignore what I was doing earlier.
May the sun shine.
Oh,
'Twas here.
he
One
was
lay
leading us
there,
here.
by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Huh? You're saying there's an enemy here? Like a beast that's about to show up, like right now? Or just
Nothing to
Nilfgaardians?
warn. They were Nilfgaardians. They were lads, like ours, just clad in black plate. Good hunting now.
Okay. It would seem Geralt is... Whoa! Okay. I saw all that movement and I was like, it seems as though we're about to get swarmed, but it seems that most of those guys
Guardians were celebrating.
are just
Griffin interrupted them.
I'd like to believe that we're not about to get swarmed by the Griffin.
Saturated with blood.
We have a broken bridge marker as well, apparently. We are truly in Path of Exile now. What kind of animals are these? I would be a little more at ease if we could confirm that all of them are peaceful animals and none of them mean us harm. What are we looking for, though? This. What the heck is that? Calm down. You sound like wolves. Hey. Yup. So now there are red markers on the map.
A camp.
Okay. But, like, what else? This is technically kind of sort of still in the circle. Ah, here we go.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Okay. Wolves, or at least suspected wolves, were right here-ish as well. Okay, I was expecting us to take fall damage there. Oh! Okay, don't mind if I do. Also, like, how do we get back up, though? In a way that doesn't involve us fighting wave after wave of wolves? I don't know. Okay. Like they're pointed in this direction. Yeah, they're headed back toward town. Headed back toward that camp, rather. Theoretically, we are supposed to go to the other side and check that out, too. But I suspect that, in truth, we are actually supposed to do that. We could find a way up. Okay. I've done that. Aha. Yup. Okay. Whoa, what the heck is this? Just a, you know, just a ledge. No big deal. Maybe a little bit hard to climb said ledge, or not. Or not. Okay. Moving up this way, yes. Grabbing ledges. When jumping over large gaps, hold B during your leap. Grab onto any outcrops on the other side. I feel like I'm going to fail miserably at that. Are we saying we're supposed to jump this gap? I don't even remember what the jump button is. Well. Here goes nothing. Let's save, because I'm going to screw this up. Okay, so we sprint, and then do that. This really looks like the place where a griffin would be.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Yeah. So what was someone doing here?
Corpse is a couple of weeks old.
Yikes.
Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
That is also a griffin, it would seem. Or the remains of a griffin?
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Yeah, someone went here and decided they wanted to slay themselves a griffin. Sure. Also, a weird sound effect here. More loot. I want to loot before we examine. Looks like the nest
Burn.
and the bird
Only a
itself might
human
be
could
separate.
do this.
Yeah.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched.
Ew,
Been at least a
gross.
week. Other griffin must be a male.
Okay, I'm not sure what that tells us definitively, other than presumably that other griffin is going to come back here and be like, oh, hey, you're sitting right next to the slain griffin that was my partner, and so now I'm going to take you out.
Thick shaft. Dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Oh. Assuming that means a more powerful group of griffins?
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Okay.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Okay.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Okay, and I'm still kind of on edge, expecting... Yeah, preparing for combat. Never underestimate your opponent. This sounds like we are probably about to get swarmed by a griffin. This rule is the core of the Witcher's Code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat, like, say, when you're about to get ambushed. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. So, like, how the heck do we retreat, though, from this impending fight? Because we stand no chance. I'm surprised we made that jump. Okay. Maybe that was just like a general warning of like, hey, you're getting close to fighting a griffin, and make sure you're ready to do that, because otherwise you are going to get demolished. In which case, okay, point taken. How are we doing on life? I don't even know. Where are the wolves over here? Okay. So now we have collected information about the griffin. We need to actually attract the griffin itself. Oh, that's true. We are waiting to get that herb to attract the griffin. So presumably it wouldn't ambush us when going through a whole ordeal to make it show up in the first place. Oh, what? Oh, it is a wolf. I thought so. Thought I heard that. Oh, she's trying to loot the rabbit pelts, and that would seem to suggest that yes, can in fact take out the rabbits. Just a big open plain? Seemingly. Yeah. Not much else over here. Besides potentially more wolves. Yep. Wolves chasing wildlife. Let's not add ourselves to that list. Okay. So what? Oh, what's that? Wolf? Perhaps? Trying to sneak up behind us, and my controller vibrated a bit while we were over here. I don't know why. Oh. Could this perhaps be the person we are looking... Oh, dear. Looking for? Hold on. Getting some monies, at least. Hey, Nilfgaardian soldier. Don't mind me.
Looking for trouble?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You saw nothing! Okay, I'm assuming that this quest is currently taking us to the herbalist. Ought to be, right? And, you know, the quantity of herbs around this area would suggest that's probably the case. So, hierbero. Okay, let's talk to this person.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. They're blue. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In
Oh,
large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
huh?
Griffin do that to her.
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night, through the woods, in
That
wartime.
doesn't sound like a good idea.
Eating a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love.
Yeah, I
Wounds are healing,
suppose
but
so.
she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
We could maybe give it a shot.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Decisions. Okay, well, let's talk about that buckthorn instead, then.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
It does seem like he was actually... He had the people's interests in mind.
Doubt Emperor
Seemed like a
Mir
good guy.
cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are
It's
no decent men
rare.
in the army.
Yeah,
They're only
rare
orders.
in Witcher world.
Not from here, are you? Lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise, you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
So secretive. So very secretive.